There must be darkness before light can shine. We're giving a voice to the voiceless, and we are honoring those and those left behind who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So we the people, raise up your glass. There will be no fear here, where light is eternal. You have found the two-step tribe. Welcome home.
In the glow of a screen, with hope in our hearts, celebrating freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of a fight, we hold our heads high in this American life. Raise up your glasses, a toast to the night. For service and sacrifice we shine a light. With boots on the ground, we're proud and we cheer. Together we stand with no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. With every sweet note, let our spirits grow strong. In unity, laughter, we'll rise and we'll pray for freedom and honor, come what may.
Well, hello and good evening to you out there. Uncle Rhino, we're coming out to you with Two-Step Tribe tonight on air, officially radio, broadcasting, then a podcast. So all three wrapped up into one through Patriots Inside the Wire. How are you doing tonight, Uncle Rhino?
I am good. I'm good. I'm stoked about our guest tonight. We are rocking some American music tonight.
We are. Tell me a little bit, and I'm going to grab them because I see that they're already in here with us. So everyone else out there, go ahead and share and get your cat, your dog, your sister, your brother, your mama, your daddy.
Your mama's dog. Got to get your mama's dog.
And their cat. Yeah. And if it's a rat, grab it too. Come on. You can get it. We really do. We have two amazing bands for you tonight and some information. And just come on. I'm going to give you 1 second here. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right, I got you. You can also send us in questions, statements. You can do whatever you make fun of. You can send that on over here. We can handle it.
I got a lot to make fun of, so I'll give them a lot of work. Yeah.
Oh Lord, y'all have no clue. I dare you to come over here and do it. How's that? All right, Uncle Rhino. I say we go ahead and grab. Do you want to grab our guest?
Yeah, this first group is a powerhouse duo. I lovingly refer to them as the Gemini, the twins. They are Breaking Point, breakingpointnation.com, breakingpointnation.com. They are, I tell you what, man, there's a tiny little place down in Missouri that is just a powerhouse. They got some of the best people I've ever met in my life. One of my dear friends, DJ, now works with the Highway Patrol, Mr. Darren Stevens. Shout out to him, the people down there in Poplar Bluff. Absolutely love them. And I ran into these guys at Springboard Houston, and I absolutely, and I loved everything that I heard. They are Springboard. They are tribe through and through. This is Derrick and BJ. They are just phenomenal artists. And this is Breaking Point. If we can bring them up from Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Let's do it for everybody. We love Springboard. Shout out to Henry Turner Jr. and Barry Coughing, two great friends. Add to the stage, we have Breaking Point. Breaking Point, welcome to Two-Step Tribe, live on air, radio, broadcast, podcast. I bet you could sing it for me. How are you doing?
I'm great. We're doing good.
You are? Okay.
Yes, you are.
So y'all know that y'all are right now on this broadcast, since we're partnered with 107.5 The Swamp and Heroes Media Group. Heroes Media Group, just the website visits alone are over 2 million a month. And you're going out through 60 syndicated radio stations just with The Swamp to 195 countries. So you guys are y'all are fixing to be slung around the world. So I hope you got on your shouting shoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
great. Welcome to the show, Breaking Point. Everybody out there look for Breaking Point Nation. Let me shout that. Breaking Point Nation right now. If you're looking on Instagram, you're looking on a social media platform trying to find them, you're looking on a website, it's breakingpointnation.com. Let's remember that part, and you'll find some great music, great people, but they're right here live with us. So we're about to roll out and say, hey, Breaking Point, how are you doing? Tell me how you ended up at Springboard, but go rewind a little bit because we love Springboard. And it's Derrick and BJ.
Yeah. Yeah, we signed up through reverbnation.com. And we hadn't done it for a little bit. We had already built quite a bit of a catalog. And finally I was like, we had used it in the past previously, and we was like, well, we might as well get on there now and put our catalog on there now. And so we submitted to Springboard, and they chose us, and so we funded and rented a car and
Made that drive.
yeah, made that drive.
About 10 hours.
Yeah.
How far? How long?
About 10 hours.
10. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You were down in Houston.
What was y'all's takeaway? What was it? What you expected?
It was what we expected plus more, though.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was like the knowledge that we gained and everything was just spectacular.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I encourage any artist that's actually trying to get somewhere to look that up or submit to it, really, because the amount of information that's there, and considering it's all really packed together free, so it's that would be a really big ticket of information. So there's a lot we got out of it.
Every time that you go, you'll pick up new things. It's like the first time you read a book, there's things that you miss, or maybe the first time you watch a movie, there's something you didn't pick up on till maybe after the fact.
Yeah.
And I still pick up things from the other mentors whenever I participate, which I've been pretty active in most of them. I think the only one I missed since I got involved was San Diego, and that was I couldn't head out to the West Coast because of scheduling conflicts that I had. But I love 100% the look on y'all's faces when you guys see stuff immediately that you can apply to what you're doing, and you will go right back to your home base and level up. I love that. What was your big takeaways this year? What jumped out at you the most?
Well, for one, just being around everybody who's like-minded in the same goal was amazing, first off. And then just everything that they like from the technology that's out there and everything, it just kind of opens your mind to a whole new world of things you could do with your music.
Yeah.
Yep.
Digital era. I want to back up a second here. So we're on tonight. It's Breaking Point with their artistry, their music. We are talking about Springboard, which is an event that you can go to as an artist, and you literally develop and learn so much there, and collaborating with so many people as an artist. And then on one of the last days, you as an individual can go and see like 100 bands for a stupid amount of money, literally. So
like
it's amazing.
$20 or $30.
It's amazing. This show, Two Step Tribe, is part of Springboard. So I wanted everybody to kind of figure out, we're talking about something that they probably have no idea what we're talking about. So Uncle Rhino here is the expert. He's on one of the panels. So Springboard is Two Step Tribe is there. I did not make it in person, but when it's in Memphis and NOLA, I will be there. So shout out to Springboard tonight on our show for the artists that are coming in. And Uncle Rhino is a speaker on the panel there as well. And that is how he saw Breaking Point with their music. So now I'll let you talk again because I just want everybody to know who you are.
Well, that was the one time where they let their criteria slip, I think, a little bit. They weren't too picky about that one panel, maybe, that they were going to have somebody on, but you can tell they were very picky about the artists that they let in. And I was really proud to see you guys. In truth, I mean, Barry has assembled such a phenomenal team with all the other people, Christine and Lily and everyone that's a part of it. it's really an all hands on deck, like a pirate ship, because everything we're doing, it's for the people and everybody who loves artists and the music that they make. And it's creatives everywhere. It's bringing them together. And that's what Tribe is. Tribe is, we're not officially like connected like on paperwork with Springboard, but we are huge supporters of Springboard, and Springboard's a big supporter of what we're doing. I mean, because we're Tribe, Tribe. We don't have to pray the same, look the same. It ain't skin folk; it's all kin folk. Everybody here is, we're all Tribe. And so that's what we doing. And the music, as we tear down the fences and the music free flows back and forth, so do the people. And so it starts with the artists, because each one of you guys is the herald. You become the speaker for thousands, and you make the soundtrack to people's favorite memories of their life. And taking that power and creating that kind of perspective is one of the greatest honors and biggest responsibilities I've ever seen. And this year, when I was at Springboard, I felt so good about the next wave of people taking that over, because you guys were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So so you were happy with Springboard. You didn't, it was free. So you felt like you got your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
We definitely did.
Yeah. So coming out of that and the relationships that you developed, how is that beginning to manifest in more for you guys?
We're starting to manifest a lot of good things. I mean, hey, we met you.
Yeah.
Start working with you a little bit.
Yeah.
everything is starting to fall in place. I mean, like I said, they gave us a lot of tools and stuff. So when we came back, we immediately started putting in the plan just a whole bunch of things that we've been needing to do.
Yeah.
Y'all are hard working. Y'all putting out not just a lot of content, but y'all are putting out fantastic content. I love the duet stuff y'all are doing, where y'all have what's the thing? Because I'm catching up with all you guys now. I was gone from the game for a minute, but the duets everybody's doing where they do the verse, you jump in and do the,
They're called open verse challenges. They're on TikTok, and so an artist shares maybe their hook with you, and then leaves the spot open for you to do your thing. And so we just been kind of enjoying that. When we're not recording our own stuff, we kind of pick those and just do them just to keep throwing stuff out there and keep getting everything rolling.
Yeah.
See, and you're getting mutual respect from these other guys, and they're seeing what you're bringing to the table. And the cool thing is they see themselves in you. You see yourselves in them, and you guys are. That's that's the whole essence of Tribe. It's not just a cool catchphrase. That's the culture of it. The only reason. If one of us gets a chance to be a little elevated, then why not use that to reach down as much as you can and pull everybody up? Then they're going to reach down and pull everybody up. As they rise, you rise. I mean, and that's what I love seeing y'all do this. I'm really proud of y'all. I've been watching you close before I reached out. And that's why I had to, because somebody had to just go, man, you're doing the work and you're following the steps, and it's time to bring y'all in and introduce you to everybody.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, we've met a lot of different artists through doing that, and Derrick has talked to a few of them, and we got things rolling with some of the artists and everything. And like I said, it's just a matter of getting it out there, and that's what we've been trying our hardest to do, and it's starting to take place.
Yep. Absolutely, my man. Well, Tracy, let's see. Let's cue something up. Let's get to the beat of this thing.
Shout out to Miss Katie Beth, #Tribe. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of you out there right now. We are live. Shout out to 107.5 The Swamp. A shout out to them. We've got another artist that will be coming in, joining all of us. This is how we work on this station. So right now, I need to grab a song.
We have great artists right now that are in the chats, and they're watching on the different platforms. Just so you know, you got people watching in LA, Miami, Nashville. So there's a lot of folks tuning in right now. So the last time we did a count, it's been a minute, but last time we did a count, I think we ended up with something like 249,000 viewers. So y'all make sure that you're sitting up straight, BJ. You can't be slouching. We on the big TV. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm slouching too.
I'm
So
gonna
this is organic and comfortable and truth telling, but it's all about some good music. Drive it. Tell me where we're going. I've got 4 songs in here between Breaking Point right now, Breaking Point Nation. Check that out, y'all. And Uncle Rhino here. You know, there's 4 songs. How would we like to start? We've got little Tony that we'll bring in here in a moment, everybody. So in between the 4, we're going to introduce you to another artist. Where are we starting at? I usually look at Uncle Rhino or actually the artist and say, you know which 4 I have. So you want to go up, down?
I got my favorites, but I want the artist to pick.
All right.
What you think? You can start anywhere you want.
I knew y'all were going to say that.
Yeah, I like starting with Crossroads because it's close to home.
It is. All right, here we go. We've got Crossroads. It's the song out with Breaking Point. I say Breaking Point Nation. You can check out their website. And if you go to Instagram, Derrick, please tell them where to find you.
Breaking Point Nation on Instagram.
That's an easy way.
Breaking Point Nation on Facebook.
Okay. Got it.
BreakingPointNation.com.
Yeah.
If you go to BreakingPointNation.com, actually all of our links are right there. You can just click YouTube, everything, and find everything about it.
All right. And this is Derrick Odle, and this is BJ Walker. Goes by BJ, goes by Derrick. Not much more complicated than that. So this is the most recent song right here that I just listened to myself. I'm going to play it really quick, and y'all are going to give me some information here. Let's check it out, everybody. It is called Crossroads.
Calm before the storm that no one ever talks about. It's the dark before the dawn that paved the way to being found. It's the mask that we all wear to cover up the way we feel. Life's a game of truth or dare. The way to win is being real. All my life I've been told lies to keep my spirit bound. A ball and chain, a handler's hold. You're never gonna keep me down. I saw the light, I found a way. I set ablaze a broken soul. I found myself digging my own grave. Down at the crossroads, I found my way, but lost my soul. I lost my soul. Down at the crossroads, I dug my grave, but found my home. I found my home. Down at the crossroads, I set ablaze the life I know. The life I know. Down at the crossroads, I lost my way, but found my soul. I found my soul. Down at the crossroads, I headed to the crossroads cause I needed some help. I didn't find no devil, no, I found myself. All these broken roads in my life, they led me here. Thinking I could lose myself is what caused me fear. I had a shattered soul and it needed to heal. Only people at the crossroads know how I feel. I had to dig me a grave just to be reborn, cause life ripped me apart like some paper is torn. All the feelings on the inside, they want it out. Getting myself together, that's what it's all about. I knew I was headed to where I needed to be. The journey to the crossroads, it set me free. Let's go. I found my way, but lost my soul. I lost my soul. Down at the crossroads, I dug my grave, but found my home. I found my home. Down at the crossroads, I set ablaze the life I know. The life I know. Down at the crossroads, I lost my way, but found my soul. I found my soul. Down at the crossroads, I found my my way, but lost my soul.
I lost my soul down at the crossroads.
I dug my grave, but found my home.
I found my home down at the crossroads.
I set ablaze the life I'd known.
The life I know down at the crossroads.
I lost my way, but found my soul.
I found my soul down at the crossroads. Come on.
I found my way, but lost my soul.
I lost my soul
Down at the crossroads. I dug my grave, but found my home.
I found my home
Down at the crossroads. I set ablaze the life I'd known.
the life I know.
Down at the crossroads. I lost my way, but found my soul.
I found my soul
Down at the crossroads. I found my way, but lost my soul. Down at the crossroads. I dug my grave, but found my home. Down at the crossroads. I set ablaze the life I know. Down at the crossroads. I lost my way, but found my soul. Down at the crossroads.
Ooh. Hey,
Yeah.
I could hear right at the end there was a guitar element that you almost brought into that, and I was like, "Oh, hold up!"
Yeah.
I love it. That is called Crossroads. That is
Yeah.
from Breaking Point. Tell us just a little something here. Like, when did you release Crossroads?
Oh, it's been maybe like I'd say 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like
rough.
it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I really do. It's good stuff. Does it have a personal? Who wrote this song?
Well, we both wrote it. We all of our songs we just kind of work together on in house. You know, we build from scratch up, and we're great with criticism. So me and him help write each other's stuff, and like our verses we'll take and we'll write the hook together and build it just from the ground up. And that song was pretty personal. Like all of our songs,
Yeah.
we try to put a personal element into to add that authenticity. And
Felt it.
Oh.
I could feel it. Look, it was in my soul.
Yeah, there's that. It's such a solid thing. On one hand, it's so syncable it's like killer music for a movie. So if y'all aren't already affiliated with Music Supervisor, I would encourage y'all to do that. That's all in house with Barry coughing with what we're doing. And that's such a movie soundtrack piece right there. That's I think it'll blow everybody's mind once the right person comes across it and can apply it to what they're doing. I think it'll just take off for you. And the truth of it is what's one of the things that's so powerful. Y'all sound is great. It's just great and refreshing. But the truth in that lyric, it's like complicated simplicity. It's like where you've gone in, and every morning you wake up, you're at the crossroads of what you're going to do and how you're going to be that guy. And then throughout every day, every time you need to turn left or right, you're standing at the crossroads. I mean, with every decision you make throughout your day, it's that old thing Tracy and I have talked about, where every day is packed with 30-second moments, 30 seconds that will determine the rest of your life. The time that you look down at a phone when you're driving and a kid runs out in front of the car, or there's things that can happen, and so often we never realize it because we're lucky and God's looking after us. It's not because we're as good as we think we are sometimes. And just the way that you guys laid it out right there, I dug my grave, but I found my home. I mean, come on, that whole thing, y'all just did an excellent job. I love your work.
Yeah. We appreciate it. It's just, one of them things where, when we were a little younger, the crossroads didn't get handled very well. And now that we're older and learned a little bit in life and figure things out, now we know how to handle those crossroads. And we're just taking each step every day at a time, just one day at a time, and figuring out the right way to do things.
Yeah.
That's all of us. I got years on both of y'all, and I still got my crossroads every day. They don't go away. You just change whatever the it is as you go, you know, and whatever the it was back long ago, you know, it was different for your grandpa. It was different than for your daddies and your grandpa's daddy. But everybody has their own crossroads, and that's why it's so appealing.
Yep.
Exactly.
Cue up the next one. I picked the first one. Y'all picked the next one. Let's take it to the house.
Oh, never alone. Oh, okay.
Y'all done locked up. What you got?
How about Never Alone?
Thank you. We're on air on multiple channels, so when y'all are doing your thing, I got to do it over here too, y'all. So catch up with me.
Y'all are on podcasts all over social media. You like on 18 or 19 platforms right now streaming.
I was trying to do what all you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Tony over there. Hold up. We've got one more song here, and then I'm bringing you on with Breaking Point, literally. That's what we normally do, is bring both artists in together. So I'm making sure that I'm communicating with our other artists and our people out there. So let's ride. Let's choose this next song with Breaking Point, breakingpointnation.com, live right now on Two Step Tribe. Hold out. We got an artist right with them. You're about to check out a full house. Breaking Point, lead. The second song, I've got a couple in here. It looks like, if I would have listened, not interesting title. Listen, I like it. I've got Sunrise. That's one of the first ones I think that was sent to me. That's Little Tony. Y'all stand by, and I'm telling you that because I want y'all to hear this song by Little Tony. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna let some of y'all help pick with theirs, and then he'll come in and pick yours too. But for you, you know what I have. So
yeah.
Uncle Rhino does too. Let's just roll. Second song. If I would have listened.
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. All right. I also.
Which one, everyone you want, Tracy?
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
I love the artists. I love every one of them. Hang tight, everybody. If I would have listened. Ha.
They told me follow the rules, play it safe. They said that I should walk the line. I had to stumble, I had to fall, just to find out what is mine. Be this and do that, their voices fill in my head. But the path wasn't built for the life that I've led. And if I would have listened, I'd have missed out on this view. And if I would have listened, then I wouldn't have you. All those things I was told I should say, I should do. All the doors I had closed, all the hell I'd been through. Tried to blur my vision, but I'm still enjoying the view. If I would have listened, then I wouldn't have.
Now, I ain't always been the best with the right and wrong. And when it comes to living life, my opinion is strong. People saying do this, people saying do that. When it comes to my heart, I know right where it's at. I know. But if I would have listened, I could have done way more and not wasted my time. But if I would have listened, I wouldn't have you or this peace of mind. Come on.
All those things I was told I should say, I should do. All the doors I had closed, all the hell I'd been through. Tried to blur my vision, but I'm still enjoying the view. If I would have listened, then I wouldn't have you. No, I wouldn't have you. All those things I was told I should say, I should do. All the doors I had closed, they all led me to you. All those things I was told I should say, I should do. All the doors I had closed, all vision, but I'm still enjoying the view. If I would have listened, then I wouldn't have you. Then I wouldn't have you.
Woo. Let me you both off here. I had to mute it a minute here. Oh, okay. I'm glad I got to pick because I really love that song. I love all of your music. But, all right. Now that one, I know what Uncle Rhino's thinking, man. I wanted to listen. Like,
Yeah, I thought she identifies with that song real good, y'all. Just so you know, she's just very close to home. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I love it. Y'all got to make playlists. That's how it works. Digital era. Got to do the playlist. Tribe.
Yep. That's one of those, that's one of those where, people tell you things and they think they're helping you, but sometimes you got to figure it out yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
It helps you. It helps you figure it out faster when you don't listen. Sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why Jesus called it an epiphany. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Yeah.
Amen. Hell yeah. All right, everybody tuning in right now. You are on right now with Two Step Tribe. Tribe in here for Little Tony and Breaking Point. BreakingPointNation.com. I am about to grab Little Tony Rose and bring him in with Breaking Point. Watch this, because we still have more music from Breaking Point, but we've got Little Tony Rose in the house. Here it is. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. This is what Tribe does. Bang. What's up? How are you, hon?
Hello, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? This is, hey, Tony, you want to just call you Tony or Little Tony?
Yeah, you could call me Tony. That sounds good.
All right. He's got that soft, but I know you can talk loud, so you might have to talk a little bit louder, but
Okay,
it's nice to see you. Really nice to see you. I know we missed you at the award show, but this is Little Tony Rose. Welcome to the show with Two Step Tribe. Uncle Rhino here as your host. And Breaking Point. Breaking Point over here, checking it out. They were just in the Houston area, Tony, at Springboard, one of the, it's more of a conference is what it is for musicians.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, did you hear that music I just played? What did you think of that?
I couldn't really hear anything. I don't know if you had to bring me in first, but I couldn't really make out what was playing in there.
Well, I'll make sure you hear it. This will be out there literally for good. So everything we're all doing right now, it will be there for the world. So I'll make sure that you do. So Tony, I wanted you to meet Breaking Point Nation. This is Tony, one of our friends.
How's it going, Breaking Point?
Yeah, Lil Tony is the pride of Port Arthur, Texas, and we got the pride of Poplar Bluff. So we got PA and PB right here in the same house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tony. Hey, this is Derrick and BJ. That is their name. So check it out. Breaking Point. Tony over here. You can find Tony literally at Little Tony Rose on Instagram. But would you rather them look elsewhere to find you? I like to tell everybody to get your music.
That's pretty cool. YouTube, you could look me up at Lil Tony Rose also. Instagram is mostly where I'm at nowadays, but in YouTube, but yeah, that's fine.
All right, sounds good to me. Well, tonight we have Little Tony Rose in the house just now, and Breaking Point Nation is holding it down. We've got music coming up. Uncle Rhino, I'm always saying he's driving. I'm just hitting buttons over here on air. So watch out when I lean over and I might say something. Tony, you have a couple songs too. So then I switched up and go, hold up, man, like Breaking Point, let's check out this one. See what you think. Let you be on the other side of the deal where you're trying to take your music into the radio. Now it's backwards. I'm bringing you in. We're bringing back old school. We're going back to the community, to the people. How do you like that?
Oh yeah. Right? I like that. I like the sound
of
that.
See?
But that's what we do, because radio a long time ago, when radio got taken over by the big corporations and they gobbled up all the stations across the United States, all of a sudden the DJs that were local didn't have a say anymore. And then after that, then they started raising all the prices to advertise, and you couldn't go to another station because the same company owned all the stations. So eventually the people started to separate from what had always been something they rallied around, which was local radio. They didn't have a choice. They had to find alternative ways to get the word out. And that was one of the things that naturally happened. And now radio is having its work. I mean, there's some beautiful people that are still at radio, and there's still a small minority of independent stations out there. And those people are champions of real music, the real, the community, everything. So when we find those guys, we try to rally around those stations, partner with them, hold them up. We push in those stations as much as they're pushing artists. So, I mean, and it works both ways. You can't just ask them to play your music without pushing those stations and letting people know who the good ones are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how Tribe works too. And so while we're doing it, and we're partnering with all these guys, and we're introducing you guys to each other, it's really cool because as we work together, you'll crisscross, you'll go into each other's backyards, and you'll hook each other up with people in the networks where you from. And Tony will be able to hook y'all up with Texas, and y'all be able to hook Tony up with Missouri, and that, I mean, dude, and that's how American music really supposed to roll like that. So it ain't just one thing. We push Texas music a lot because that's my home state. Tracy, that's her home. But people don't understand it wouldn't be a Texas if it wasn't for a bunch of other states that came in and made it happen, So, I mean, that's what history book says anyway, and I believe them. So if that's the case, why not carry Texas back to every other place? And that's what we're doing. We're carrying Texas across the country, and we're bringing the rest of the country back to Texas. So
I like it. I actually grew up in Nashville, just to clarify all this. I grew up in Nashville. Yes, I am around the Texas area now. I actually am one of those people. It's about good music. So whether it's rock, hip hop, you name it, like over here, it's not going to be just a Texas country song. Like I have worked with, mostly people are going to be very surprised at the stations that I've actually worked with. So it's all about the artists, it's about the community, and it really is about good music. I mean, if you're going to ask me that question, I will say, hey, what kind of music do you like? Good music.
And good people that make good music.
I would hope that I don't have to say too much of that anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some good music come out from some folks that ain't so good. And I just don't, I'll go here. I'll hit next on the playlist right there. Next. Yeah.
Hey, all right. Here's what we're about to do. We got to get some music rolling. I'm watching.
Yeah.
I can see. Don't worry, everybody. I can't literally see like your names on particular areas.
She probably can. She's reading people's social security numbers, probably.
No, don't be saying that out there. Come on now.
I just make shit up. It makes me happy.
They'll be like, hold on. Oh, well, the numbers went up. Okay.
See what happened?
Hold up.
I can do this all day. There we go.
Your physical name, but I can tell you literally. Well, I just won't tell you too much. I'll just tell you that we're in the studio. We're live. We're on air. You're on Two Step Tribe with Little Tony Rose and Breaking Point Nation. Artists. These artists are a part of the community. The fabric. I feel like I'm doing a commercial, y'all. And I'm like just a truth teller. It's good.
One of them long commercials.
You have longer than I did, so I feel like we're on like the. I don't even know how to finish that sentence. I know what I want to do though.
I'm ready to sell Snickers.
Don't give them any advertisement.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not wearing pants. I'm just gonna start making shit up. Yeah.
Little Tony, hey man, let's get one of your songs rolling over here and let Breaking Point hear what's up, and then roll into some music. I think that's what they want. How about that?
Yeah.
He's muted. You're muted there, Tony. But I'm thinking I'm gonna grab Sunrise. What do you want? Sunrise?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right. This is Little Tony Rose. Go check that out. You can check him out on Instagram. You can literally find him as Little Tony Rose, and it is LILTONY and ROSE. Little Tony Rose, not little. All right. Here we go. You've got Sunrise by Little Tony Rose.
17, I turned a man. Had to make sure I had a plan. On my own in this world, but I have a lot of fans who supports me through the storm. Never ghosting right or wrong. We've been deep in conversation, talking about how we done made it. I sacrificed a couple things, had to make sure baby's aiding. Said I had to flex up on my fucking haters. Yeah, these people asking favors, I can't help them with the aiding. I'm financial with the fam, help my brothers get this paper. You're my baby girl, even when it's rough. We've been non-stop growing, summer's over, now it's showing. Every night I love it, how we making love. There's nobody who is better, Tony's with you every second. Can I just tell you, oh how I adore you. I cannot be without you. Best believe you're my boo, since we was in school. Said, oh baby, had to tell you. I said, oh baby, had to tell you. Thinking about how times was then, we was friends within. Think we made a vow within. I would just tell you everything. Got 10 out of 10 to Ben. Friday night, you know we spend a weekend. You're my baby girl, even when it's rough. We've been non-stop growing, summer's over, now it's showing. Every night I love it, how we making love. There's nobody who is better, Tony's with you every second. Can I just tell you, oh how I adore you. I cannot be without you. Best believe you're my boo, since we was in school. There ain't nobody who knows on how we've been going. Riding down the highway through the morning. Tony's on a mission, good Lord, I'm passing the mode. Next level, shift the gears, I'm gone, I'll never explode. You're my baby girl, even when it's rough. We've been non-stop growing, summer's over, now it's showing. Every night I love it, how we making love. There's nobody who is better, Tony's with you every second. And I tell you, oh how I adore you. I cannot be without you.
Ooh, we've got
Yeah,
it.
that ain't smooth. Yeah, that ain't smooth.
Little Tony Rose, check it out. Breaking point. I'm gonna look at you, and first one say Tony, like butter. Like I don't even say butter like they do, like in a joke. I'm just like it's smooth. The lyrics, every piece of that. Did you write this?
Yes, I wrote it. Yeah.
Ooh, is it a true story?
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, I figured. I could feel it. I could feel it, man. I can feel it in y'all, like just in the soul. What's up with this song? Like, how long has it been out?
What I want to say? What? Probably like 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
What you doing with it?
Currently nothing right now. I just kind of been letting it do what it do, but yeah.
We're going to connect on some back channels on that one there. So
Yeah,
I just need some
yeah.
code.
What you do? What you doing in the dark, Tony? Are we running from somebody? Are we hiding?
No, I'm just I'm riding in the car.
I'm
Just
about
on
to
the
start
road.
hiding too. You about hell? I got rainbow shit going on now. I don't even know what button I just hit. I look like a unicorn instead of a rhino for a minute. Yeah, scared me. Okay. I fit and hide like Tony. Hell, Tony just driving around. I thought I heard you go by the house. That's where you at, Tony?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so breaking point. What'd y'all think about that?
Oh, I like it. I did it. Yeah, for real. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, they don't sit here and go, man, I don't like that.
No, man. You know, people will be supported, but you can tell the difference between somebody being supported and somebody saying, you know, that's honey butter. That's like that's got a sweet aftertaste on it. Okay.
New song alert. Honey butter.
Honey butter.
I'm gonna write it. Watch.
He will.
It's a tough track for real. It is.
Appreciate you.
I love it. Like it's very moving. I thought it was very well done. Did you get that mixed here around? I know where you're at, so I'm not going to say, but did you get it somewhere near where both of you and I both are near each other? So did you do that here? You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to get me on the back channel there to just figure out what studio you're going to in our area. See what's up.
Yeah, that's Austin. The Austin area has got a lot of great stuff going on in it. We're setting up a home base over in North Louisiana that a lot of guys are starting to move to. And I've talked to Breaking Point about it a little bit, but it's Steel Record Studio. And they've already got some recent in the last year or so, maybe year and a half. I think some of the artists that have cut in there have all gone platinum already. So I mean, the stuff we're doing, guys, is going to hit them in the mouth. Growth happens quietly, powerfully quiet, and that's what we're doing. And we're starting to ease the word out to all the other indies where we're starting to rally. That's one of the places. And yes, there are some great places over there in Austin too, not taking anything away from anyone.
I'm not in Austin, just pointing that out real clear.
I said Austin area. You gonna keep on? We're gonna give the home address. I'm just saying. I'm being real general.
Tony knows where we're at.
General.
Yeah. Hey, we missed you, Tony, at the awards, so it's good to see you and meet you in person. Very, very nice to meet you in person. I did not get to catch up with you at T3R, but hopefully I'll catch up. You'll have to let us know if you got any shows coming up or anything like that, especially because of the area where I'm at. Definitely. Gotcha. You need to let me know, where can people go to find this information?
Gotcha.
Okay, so you got a show coming up?
Yeah, I actually do have one on May 17th. Doing a show it's going to be near 6th Street, downtown Austin.
Nice.
Oh, that's a lot of different places, but I'll take it. Which one? Like there's a bunch of them. So like a Stubbs or a is it right on 6th?
It's a street over from 6th. The club is called, it's a new club open called Club 420.
I know what you're talking about.
May 17th.
Shout out Club 420, May 17th, Little Tony Rose. Check it out, everybody out there. If you're in the Texas area or coming through, May 17th, Little Tony is going to play at Club 420. Yes, that is what it's called, Club 420. Little Tony and Breaking Point Nation here with Derrick and BJ tonight on Two Step Tribe. We got to get some music flowing in here because coming down. So I'm going to leave it to this because I have about 6 of yours, 2 of yours, Tony. Do you want to hear Little Tony? We want to roll with that and then break into Breaking Point?
Let's do one more. Do one more of Tony's and roll right into Breaking Point.
Yes. All right, Tony. I've got I Want to Know and One of One. When I was like, One of One. Okay. No, you don't spell it out either. It's One of One.
Yeah.
So what's up with these 2 songs? Like, tell me where you want to go. I want to know because I want to know. Or One of One.
So
where am I going?
Okay, so I Want to Know was just a little love story I made, basically a love song I made basically about just me wanting to know if this girl really loves me or not.
Ooh.
And on the flip side, I have One of One, which is more of a clarification song of like, I'm one of one, it's very, very hard to find a person like me. So I think I Want to Know would be pretty smooth if you guys like that first one.
All right, Little Tony Rose. Yeah, I definitely want to take it up a notch. I love your music. Check him out, May 17th, Club 420. Y'all, it's Little Tony Rose right now. He's going to tell us it's a song. I'll ask him in a minute about what girl, but I Want to Know is by Little Tony Rose. So Tony, I don't know if I want to know, but I know I'm going to like this song. So here it goes. I Want to Know by Little Tony Rose.
I think I know. I think I really do know. But I just had to ask you again. And this is it right here. Yeah. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. Oh, baby, just will you do? You like just everything. Oh, baby, I need you to. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. Like, come here, catch a vibe. Flow down this water slide. Relax your fucking mind. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. Oh, baby, just will you do? You like just everything. Oh, baby, I need you to. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. I come here, catch a vibe. Flow down this water slide. Relax your fucking mind. See, I wanna know, will you love me till the end? See, yeah, I gotta know, baby, can I trust you through the wind? If there's some things I ain't know then, oh, just tell me I'll correct. Let's catch a vibe and keep going. Will you love me till the end? Baby, just stay focused. Oh no, no, baby, I think you chosen. Like it for the Tony. Oh, you're so open. Like it when you float on roller coaster. Like it when you hold ya, told ya for ya. I'm your lover, cover over. Baby, when you cold, yeah, your skin so frozen. Never think it's trouble. I hope you know. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. Oh, baby, just will you do? You like just everything. Oh, baby, I need you to. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. Like, come here, catch a vibe. Flow down this water slide. Relax your fucking mind. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. Oh, baby, just will you do? You like just everything. Oh, baby, I need you to. See, baby, yeah, I wanna. I come here, catch a vibe. Flow down this water slide. Relax your fucking mind. See, I wanna know, will you love me till the end? See, yeah, I gotta know, baby, can I trust you through the wind? If there's some things I ain't know then, oh, just tell me I'll correct. Let's catch a vibe and keep going. Will you love me till the end? Yes, I say, I wanna. Baby, 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 I wanna.
Ooh. I am looking back at you and I'm trying to unmute you, little Tony. You are muted right now. But Tony, number one, hey, we got all kinds of stations up in here, but when there's an F word in it, hey, I love it. I just got to do a little bit of disclaimer here. Hey, y'all, heads up. Heads up, y'all. Hang on. It's all good. Just hang on. You got it. I love the song, Tony. It is. Yeah, I want to know, like, seriously, what's up, man? It's like, I just said.
Tracy's a writer. If y'all don't know, Tracy's a writer, and I can never get her to cuss. She will never say a bad word cussing, but she'll write songs that the songs she writes, the only one that can sing them are R2D2. It's just beeping and squeaking through. You'd have to censor everything through the whole damn song. It just, I swear to God, R2D2'd have to sing it. Yeah. Yeah. Talking about you, Tracy. Yeah.
Dude, look, it's really serious. Like, I have never like been in that kind of trouble, but I'm like, y'all hear me like going around saying that, get some bail money, because it's just not normal. But but there was a recent something recently, and I had to write a song, and yes, that song had that word in it probably 20 times or more. So
And the first verse. Yeah.
oh yeah, all in it,
Yeah.
all in it.
And the
Tony.
intro. Yeah.
It's
I had
all
to
in
go
it.
read
I'll
the
sing it
Bible
to you,
after I
Tony.
listened to it. I got to Deuteronomy and had to take a break. But, yeah.
Hey, it's called Toxic Rain, okay?
Yeah, it did too.
I'll make sure
Yeah,
Tony
well-
hears it. He'll laugh.
Where-
Tony, I love it. I love it. I love it. Breaking Point, what's up? What do y'all think?
Oh, I like his style. He got a smooth, real smooth style.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Appreciate
Yeah.
Smooth voice.
He damn smooth. Yeah, he make Billy D. Williams look abrasive. Yeah. Yeah. That's the old school stuff right there. Got fan, the vapors are kicking in. Ooh, She getting misty. There we go.
Storm rolled into town tonight, y'all.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Storm rolled all in here.
Yeah.
On tonight with Two Step Tribe, you've got Breaking Point, breakingpointnation.com. Check that out. You can find them there. I am rolling over and looking on Instagram, and I see a lot of fans there of Breaking Point and Little Tony Rose. Literally, I am paying attention. Your fans are literally checking in and out because I happen to know something, and I'm just telling them, hey, what's up? We've got music in here. Let's get some more because that is what they want.
Breaking Point.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, Tony, I'm going to grab theirs now. You're going to kind of lead me over to your song, Breaking Point Nation, here with Derrick Odle and BJ Walker. You're in this house. Little Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Hey, here we go. Okay. We've got a surprise. We can't do that one yet. So right now I've got Never Be Alone and Country Song. And then a surprise.
Go ahead and play the Never Be Alone.
Y'all are all about this tonight. Like, it's almost like we planned this.
Yeah, it's a song, about, having kids, and, you never want nothing bad to happen to your kids, but you want to let them know they're not alone in this world.
Mm-hmm.
That's real stuff right there. All right, Tony, we're going to check this out with Breaking Point Nation. Let's see what's up right here. Never Be Alone. That is the name of the song right now with Breaking Point. Let's check it out on Two Step Tribe.
They might tell you stories that I never lived. Paint me in the shadows, write the narrative. Every night I think of life and how I'm losing time, shedding tears for all the years that you were not in mine. Distance cannot dim the love that the pain has sown. I promise that you will never walk this world alone. I hope you know you're always home. You will never be alone. With every ball, through it all, you will never be alone. 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 You will never be alone.
Since the day I saw your face, yeah, I knew I had to keep you safe. Cause this world can be a scary place, especially when you fall and make mistakes. But I promise I'll be there no matter when or where. I want you to know I will always care. Through thick and thin, we'll stand tall. If you get dirty, I will dust you off. I just wanna make sure that you don't ever feel alone. I just want you to know this will always be home. Come on.
I hope you know you're always home. You will never be alone. With every ball, through it all, you will never be alone. 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 You will never be alone. 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 You will never be alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we are. You're all muted right now, just so you know. Let me get our guests here on tonight on the show by Patriots Inside the Wire, Two Step Tribe. Check this out, Breaking Point Nation. That is your song, Never Be Alone. All right. I really do feel like someone set this all up tonight between Little Tony songs and then your songs are touching the heart. Like there's something deep in that one right there.
Both of these themes, both Little Tony himself as well as Derrick and BJ, these are people of real substance. These are people who have something to write about. They're not just chasing catchy phrases that are cute and are entertaining. And yeah, you can dance to them, but these guys have those kind of songs too. They happen to roll out the meat on the bone tonight. So that's what everybody's tuning in for. They want to hear the real music with the real stories by the real people. And they want to hear it real steady, uh, and they're going to really support you. They're going to really back you up, and that's what we got. We got this. This is the tribe. It's real people all day helping folks.
Yes, sir.
Tony, Breaking Point Nation, on tonight, we've got several songs for each of them. I'm just waking everybody up. Come on. Two-Step Tribe Live. Come on. We got this. We're never going to be alone because we are with the people. We help each other. You lift somebody up. You put out that hand. You say, hey, come on, let's go. Like, let's go. We got you. We got your back. This is what's called Two-Step Tribe. So it's all about that. Tony, he is so good, people. Like, I just said it like that on purpose. That he is quiet, and then when he gets in his music or in a zone, he's just so chill. And like, I call it buttery. So Tony's like, you're butter over here. I'm ready to break open the house and the doors over here. I love it. So over here tonight, both artists, Little Tony Rose and Breaking Point, which you can find as breakingpointnation.com, here tonight on Two-Step Tribe. We're live. Send us messages. I see that one there. We're on multiple channels aside from what this is on a radio station, as well as a broadcast station, not just on the social media platforms. But yes, we are also there too, so you can message us. Let's turn, Uncle Rhino. Let's take a turn here. We have, I have a surprise for you at the very end, by the way, Breaking Point. So hold tight, okay? We got a surprise for you. Little Tony, you are so close to where I'm at. I got to make sure I get that out. May 17th again for Little Tony Club 420. Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Austin, Texas for Little Tony Rose again, May 17th. I'm going to roll over here with some music and grab it. I see the numbers going as soon as we get to the music. I'm loving it.
You up, Little Tony?
I was going to say, how are you doing? Because I don't know what is up. What is up with this one of one? It's like one of one.
Well, I do like to keep things professional. It is kind of, it's dibbling dabbling a little bit, a little.
Oh, do I need a disclaimer again?
Yeah. Were you being nasty? If you do too much dibbling while you're dabbling, that becomes nasty. You can't do that.
There's a song.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little explicit. I just kind of went real deep into kind of the emotions and things. But I mean, if you want to play it, you can. But we don't really have to play that one.
Is it that bad? Is there something in there? Like a whole bunch of disclaimers I need.
We ain't going. You don't have like a goat sampled in there somewhere, do you? Or something? What we got going on?
No.
Okay.
It's still all chill music, it's all chill, but
Dude,
we ain't scared. We just have the beeper ready.
I just have to let them know. Oh, you're right. I see you, Christina. All right. Breaking Point, you're right. Stand by. I individually, I will get one of y'all that has like a fan. They're like, over here. I'm like, man, I got them both.
What about the music?
I got their music too. Don't worry. Again, shouting out to the stations that are carrying us and for the artists that we bring along with Two-Step Tribe. Tell me where to go now, Tony, because you've got one of one in here and you know what I have. So we only have one of one.
Yeah,
I think I need to test it is what I think. Like, let's play a clip here because now I'm curious. Like, I think everybody's curious, right? So all I have to do for radio is like, if it's the F word again, I just have to, hey, what's up? Hide your kids. This is an adult. radio show at night, the Two Step Tribe. We might be playing a song. Disclaimer, just letting you know. What's up? Is that right, Tony? I just need to tell them that. Okay, make sure an adult.
Right.
Move your little kids for a moment. We're going to listen to a song, Little Tony Rose. Let's check out this song that apparently I need a disclaimer. So here's my disclaimer. Thank you.
Over my body, babe. I'm loving stroking on your conscious ways. Smooth sailing, let's take a boat and ride through the sunset until we float. Let me talk to you, my girl. Open up, come let me feel that throat. We've been through the most so many years and now we found some hope. Promise, yes, I'll give to you each and everything you want. Nobody can do it, babe. Like Tony, they can't approach. Yes, I'm one of a kind, and yes, I'll shine deep, I'ma be all exposed. I took you in, made sure you were safe from all his tripping, babe. It took so much of me. All the time, didn't have no dreams. I just know you had it, matching love, it was so comforting. Nobody can do it, I say. Nobody can do it like this. Keep going, we ride the speed. Together we'll D.I.E. That's how far this love will take us. To heaven we rise and make up. I'ma know to you just through my music how I feel for real. That's all I got, I'm one inside it. We ain't making deals. I broke your heart before, and yes, you broke me too. But all along I see our love can keep us pushing through. So while we on this boat, head off this southern coast, I wanna float until the sunset turns into a gold. Nobody can do it, I say. Nobody can do it like me. Nobody can take you from T. Nobody can guarantee. Nobody can walk in my way. Nobody can take my babe. Nobody can lay next to me. Nobody can come between. Nobody can do it, I say. Nobody can do it like me. Nobody can take you from T. Nobody can guarantee. Nobody can walk in my way. Nobody can take my babe. Nobody can lay next to me. Nobody can come between.
Yeah, that was, that's one of my favorite songs right there. That's one of
Dang,
my
I didn't hear nothing bad.
Yeah, I don't
set me
think it
up.
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Tony,
Okay.
that's a good one, man. I loved it, but you literally set me up to think I was about to walk into some kind of trap.
I don't mind playing with fire, but I'm ready to start cooking. I ain't want to sit around talking about the smoke. Shoot, if we gonna burn, let's make it happen.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. Y'all could have kept your kids in for that one.
Yeah,
Where I come from, at least. So,
yeah.
tonight on Two Step Tribe, Little Tony Rose. Check it out. Great stuff going on there. I can't believe it. Like, we got to connect again, May 17th. You're playing at Club 420. We got to get Breaking Point Nation down to play in Texas, too. And not just Texas, but like we said before, there's a lot of festival plans coming up, by the way, everybody. Stay tuned.
Big festival plans. Big.
Mm-hmm. Big.
Big. Okay. I ain't playing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ready. We ready for whatever, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look
These
here.
ain't my church clothes.
I got a question. Is this someone related to you?
Me?
No. It's just the last name's Walker.
Oh,
No? No relation?
no. Yeah, down here in this part of the country, you can't ask anybody about anything they're related to. Everybody's kin to somebody. Yeah.
No, I was asking BJ if he has a relative. There's someone that keeps getting us a lot of messages. I'm like, what's up? Hi, they're amazing. Do you know Shannon Walker?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well,
That's my
Shannon
wife.
loves little
Oh,
Tony.
that's his wife. She got bad taste.
whoop.
She got bad taste in men too. I'm gonna raise a toast. Good for
Yeah,
her.
that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah,
That's what I thought, Christina.
yeah.
I did. I just had to make sure. Look.
Yeah.
What's up, girl? I knew it. Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? And I liked it. Shannon really likes your sound, Tony. Of course, she loves her husband's sound. I'm gonna clarify that one. I
Thank
got
you.
your
Welcome,
back.
Queen.
I got your back, all of you, wives, girlfriends, artists. Like, well, that's what's up. Hey, little Tony, I love what you got going. We got to get you all in one spot. Check this out, Tony. You just let me know when you're like, I don't want to be outside anymore, and or if you like chilling. Come on, like in radio, it goes in 30-minute increments. As soon as I go over, I fill 2 hours on the radio. So that's more airtime that you'll get played. Unc's got his hat down. That usually means go.
Let's roll.
Let's roll. All right, let's switch over. Come on, Uncle Rhino. We got Breaking Point, and I see one called Country Song.
Yeah.
This is called Country Song. Okay. All right, Tony. We got Country Song in the house tonight with Breaking Point Nation. Again, go check out breakingpointnation.com. And
Do you guys have any shows coming up?
We got one coming up at the end of May here in Poplar Bluff at this new spot that just opened up called the Kitchen Barbecue and Soul. They got some good food too. If you're in the area, check them out. Shout out to them.
I'm jealous already. Right now, I'm telling you, I'm being honest about it. I've been trying to eat good, and right now, this is like that's talk dirty to me. Tell me about this place. Yeah,
Got it all.
Yeah, they got all
They
kinds of
got
good
jerk
stuff.
chicken to die for.
I'm a foodie, man. I love my food and my music, and I don't care what you say. No one's gonna take it away.
Yeah, out to RT and Kale. Keep doing y'all thing. But yeah, we'll be there at the end of May. You know,
Yeah. All
what's
right.
the date?
May
31st.
31st is the day we'll be there.
Gotcha.
The kitchen.
At
You and so.
the kitchen.
The Kitchen Barbecue and Soul
Okay.
here in Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
This is
Poplar
on your
Bluff,
website,
Missouri.
right? If it's on your website, right?
Not yet. We haven't started the marketing yet, but it will be.
You said March or May? May?
May. End of May. Yeah.
May 31st, which we have Memorial Day coming up. So I know what you're talking about here. May 31st at the Kitchen. You've got Breaking Point. They're going to be playing there. So we'll get you more information on that and make sure as it gets closer, if y'all get a flyer, send it on over. We'll shout. Tony, you get a flyer for your date as well on the 17th. We will get yours and shout it out up here even closer to the events for both of you. Let's go over into some music over here. Now, it's called Country Song. I'm going to take it that you wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah? You wrote it.
Yeah.
All right. Is there something?
It's pretty much about, you know, we're talking about living life like a country song.
Yeah.
All right. 3 chords in the truth.
Finding a country
The
song.
elements you will find in a country song,
Yeah.
like it involves your life. Like as far as like on my verse, I talk about meeting a girl for the first time and hearing the country music come on and just feeling the vibe. And
Yeah.
Well,
The only
let's get
people
into
that don't hear country
Vibe.
music are the folks that don't want to listen to it.
yep.
Right.
We've got tonight on Breaking Point Nation right now. That's how you'll go look them up, breakingpointnation.com. Little Tony Rose, check that out, CEO of Little Tony Rose Records. Yes, Uncle Rhino over here on Two Step Tribe. We are going to play Breaking Point. Right now, their song is literally called Country Song. It is. It's a country song.
You and me making memories underneath the stars. We'll hit the creek, baby, you and me. It doesn't matter where we are. Every moment is a love song. southern country vibe. So climb on up in this pickup truck, baby, let's go take a ride. It feels like we're living in a country song. We left the fire burning all night long. In my arms is right where you belong. It feels like we're living in a country song.
Yeah, I remember when we met, it was like a country song. The guitar hit, then them drums came on. It was playing our tune and we both felt the vibe. The next few minutes was the time of our lives. We were swinging and the rocking, we couldn't lead the flow. I grabbed you by the hand and we do-si-doed. A little wiggle in the shake, but we never lost control. The fire kept burning, so I pulled you close. You were staring in my eyes, you had me hypnotized. Everything stood still, so we never lost time. Holding each other while we rock to the beat. Living in a country song, it's just you and me, girl.
It feels like we're living in a country song. We left the fire burning all night long. In my arms is right where you belong. It feels like we're living in a country song. We'll ride all night through the highs and lows, through the twists and turns, like an old back road. We'll leave that fire burning all night long. This love feels like a country song. It feels like we're living in a country song. We left the fire burning all night long. In my arms is right where you belong. It feels like we're living in a country song.
Love the banjo.
Woo,
I like that.
yeah. What's up with that? I was like, oh, okay. We got some banjo in there too. I like it. I do feel like I'm living in a country song. You're muted there, hon. Let me get you real quick.
I literally feel like for us just a minute while I shut my eyes and was listening to that, I was at the Kitchen Barbecue and Soul in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and somebody was fitting to bring me one of them old doubled up Dixie plates. It was sagging on both sides. That's what I felt like.
Hey,
Oh, can't leave out the solo cup, hon. Cannot
Yeah,
leave it
at
out.
church on one of them church plates. One of them church plates. Yeah.
Mhm.
And we
Yeah, right.
holding all that on there with the love of Jesus right there, bringing it to me.
Hey, y'all, I loved it. Like, country song is all about speaking, like, hey, the simple things that are in life. Shout out again. You got a great message, by the way. She's advertising exactly where you're playing, the full address. So, shout out to her, Mrs. Walker. Got all the information going on. So, oh, yeah.
May 31st, Kitchen, Barbecue, and Soul.
Where's she at?
In Poplar Bluff, Missouri, May 31st. Get your butt down there. Bring your wife, bring your kids, dog, bring everybody. Yeah.
Woo!
And we got Little Tony Rose playing in Austin at which club again?
Club 420.
Club 420 on May 17th.
Yes, sir.
We got some May in the house. May 31st here with our band right here. Mrs. Walker is reminding you that it is at the Kitchen Barbecue and Soul, May 31st, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, 10 p.m. for Breaking Point, breakingpointnation.com. You can check them out live there, or Little Tony Rose here, May 17th at Club 420. Yep, down in Austin, right off 6th Street area. Club 420, May 17th. So Shannon has it all going on. Take a look there, Tony. I've got messages to you. So y'all are literally hanging while we do what is either on the radio as a radio show, mixing some music, a lot more music, and get to know the artist. You know, people get to know you in a different way, like the old school, right? Like we talked about before we started. So we're bringing it back. We want to bring it all the way back to where it's all about the community, all about supporting each other in the artistry and bringing that back into the community as well. not just for us, but for the kids, all sorts of things. So Uncle Rhino and I are working on a few things we'll get in touch with you on. Man, little Tony, I'm gonna see what's up May 17th for you. And do you know what time you play there? Just give me a flyer and I'll be able to get it out.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Get me some information and I'll definitely be able to put that out. And then we can put yours out as well as we keep going. Stay in touch with me here. Derrick's got my number.
Every 90 days, we want to bring y'all back every 3 months. So you got your updates. We got new music. We're keeping you guys coming back and back and back. The more that we can bring you back, the more you get to know the people, the more the people get to know you. The tighter the tribe gets, the bigger it gets. You know, people, you guys start to connect with each other because Tony, you and Derrick and BJ, you guys getting to know each other. That's what this whole thing's about. You know, you guys connecting. It's just like it's a little version of Springboard where we'll bring y'all together and introduce you to each other and each other's work. And then you guys start taking each other. You literally will reach over, partner up, collab up, and start going to a whole nother level and in different directions because we're always growing, we're always creating, and we're always lifting each other up. So that's the most beautiful part of this whole thing is watching you guys all take off, you know?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What else we got on deck, Tracy?
We actually have someone tuning in right now, and so I just want to do a shout out real quick. We did lose a loved one. Her name is Julie. That's about as much as I'm going to say, except that we want to lift up that family tonight and say we see you, we're thinking of you, and we're here. We're here for you. So I can see you there, and I'm giving you a big hug. So shout out, Julie. Phenomenal lady, phenomenal. So great one, not here. So I do have to say that I do know part of her family is watching right now. And I would say it if they weren't. I'm just telling you. On the show right now, you're on Two Step Tribe. Breaking Point is on with us, and Little Tony Rose is still in here. Like, what are we doing? We got all kinds of stuff going on. Uncle Rhino. So with Breaking Point and Tony Rose, I know which one we're holding back on. Where am I going with Breaking Point? Because you sent me 4. You remember, Derrick, which ones you sent?
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at on yours?
Can't remember now.
Oh.
We played Crossroads. We played Crossroads.
Yeah.
We played If I Would Have Known.
If I Would Have Listened, Country Song.
Yeah, If I Would Have Listened, yeah. Country
and
Song.
There Will Never Be Alone.
Never Be Alone. Yeah. What else we got?
That's what we got.
That's
I got
we just rolled through all of them then.
No,
that went fast.
There's something, and they need to know the names of these songs anyway. There is something. I've got One of One with Little Tony Rose. I've got I Want to Know with Little Tony Rose. And I had our first one there, Sunrise. That remix, the very first one that we played. Amazing. So what we're going to do now is flip it over. Uncle Rhino, would you like to tell the surprise? What would you like to do?
I just want to roll it. This is a new collab we're working on. We mapped out a demoed version of it. I just want, nobody's heard it before, and we want to roll it out and get everybody's thoughts on it.
Okay. Tony, you ready? Breaking Point, do you know what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Y'all aren't supposed to tell on surprises.
We're excited about this one.
Y'all are the ones who go like, well, I do too, though. Go unwrap stuff and wrap it back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a song. Tell me then. All right. Let's go. This is, I think, an Uncle Rhino song featuring Breaking Point together. All right. And is it Cornfield?
It's Cornfield.
It is. Tony, where'd you go? Don't get lost in there in the cornfields.
Yeah.
There it is. Man, stick by me here. Let's check this out. This collab. I don't know when y'all got together to do this. I don't know if it was at Springboard or what, but or through technology nowadays, we can do a whole lot. So please create your playlist. Again, you can find Tony, Little Tony Rose, put it on a playlist, check out the music. That's how you support your artists right now. Breaking Point Nation. Go check it out. You got to make that playlist. Two-Step Tribe right here. Get in touch with us too. If you're out there listening and you want to get some music on, you do not pay me. Number one, nobody does. I actually pay for airtime. So does Uncle Rhino. So we give back. We like to give back to the artist. So as far as this song, what do I need to know here, man? Breaking Point, you know more than me, probably.
This is just. I actually originally wrote this song 20 years ago.
Oh wow.
We went in and tracked it about 18 years ago, and it was about when I formed Abel Kane, where I had left the conventional Nashville music row, where I had had all my record deals and gone through all that machine. And then I came out. That was when we were first doing the true first gen of indie, before we had all the accessibility that you have with technology now. We didn't have that. All we had was like YouTube and MySpace, and Facebook was kind of starting to bubble up and become a thing. So for us, we were just out touring and doing shows. And it was basically the first gen. There was no fusion music. There you did not, you could not find hip hop and country or bluegrass or any of that commingling. You know, none of that, with the exception, you would have rock, like with Run DMC, Walk This Way, when they did that with Aerosmith back in the 80s. But other than that, you had rock and hip hop with Kid Rock, and that was it. There was nothing else. And Abel Kane kind of stepped up and pulled in all three of the genres together. The folk, the country was part of it. Then you had hip hop and rock, and it was all legit hip hop, the real kind, not the cheesy stuff. You know, the real rock, not the cheesy stuff. You know, and the real country, the real rural music that was like Kentucky Thunder. You know, the stuff that, you know, what really made all the parts cool. And we pulled it all together, and we had the turntables, we had the DJ stuff set up, we had the 20-foot stack of Marshalls with the Les Pauls and the heavy rock hitting. And me and my partners did it. We wrote this song, we never released it. We went in and recorded a demo on it. And then I loved what the guys did. I reached out to Derrick. He connected me with BJ. I love both of these guys. And, you know, they saw what I was trying to do 20 years later, and they jumped in and they brought their power, their creativity. And we took an old song and gave it a turbocharge. And so now this is still the original track from 20 years ago. So that's or 18 years ago. So that's really cool. This is the original track, and they went in and laid their mojo to it. And I think this is going to be the demo. This is our roadmap where we're going to go in, but we'll give everybody a sneak peek and see what everybody thinks about it.
You got it. All right. We're rolling on over here. You've given us, all right. We've got a song that was an original. It's now been brought back to life. And we're about to play that for you. I'm making sure Tony was okay. There he is. Little Tony. I got you. I got you. No worries.
We got to watch Tony. There's kids getting snatched up over there. We got to watch Tony. Make sure ain't nobody driving off with him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Let's do a shout out to Tony, because we probably will lose him in a minute. Little Tony Rose, I saw your message, and I got you over here. We've got your music. You've got my number. Shout out on Two-Step Tribe. Shout it out where you're at. I'm really close where you're at, but with the digital right now, like even these guys, like Uncle Rhino said, like we're going to bring you all back. So, and you're also going to bring someone else back. That keeps building the tribe, keeps it going, so we can all be doing what we need to do and not having to shell out money to somebody that's living it up. You know what I mean? So we're taking care of our community. So I just saw your message in regards to that. So hang while you can, or you know what? Because you're always welcome here. But I saw about your battery. I got you.
And we probably need to roll to the song pretty quick before we all run out of battery.
Well, he felt like he didn't want to be rude. So I wanted to say, hey, and what's up to him? Come on.
We don't want people getting snatched by aliens and traffic. I'm watching Tony with both eyes.
I can literally track who's talked when in this software. It's so funny. Cornfield, is there an S on the end of this?
Yeah.
Oh, we only got one. We got one.
Yeah, that's the only one that matters.
All right. As long as it's not that scary movie where the kids are hiding in there, then I'm all right. We've got Uncle Rhino in the House featuring Breaking Point. Here it is, Cornfield.
Grew up on family farm, had a two-tone tan on my arm. Working out where the sun was hot, what I wanted to do was rock. Big dreams and it seemed to be what I wanna be, then I gotta leave. So I moved to music, the city where the ladies were pretty, but the promised land was packed with lies. Tore me up deep down inside, told him so long goodbye. I went back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real, where people do what they say, where they say what they mean. They don't have time for the running around in between. Back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real. Beat up trucks and no dirt roads, kicking up dust through fields of gold. Country tunes on the radio, heading back to the place that I call home. Back home it took me some time, had to heal my heart and my mind. Thought maybe I'd try it again, roll back to the city with a couple of friends. Our roots, stripped down, 3 chords and the truth. That we roll into the same old places and we shot the same faces. Now we get stronger every hour, flexing this blue collar power, shaking and taking those ivory towers. Hey, hey, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real, where people do what they say, where they say what they mean. They don't have time for the running around in between. Back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real. They tell us time and time that we have lost our mind. We finally crossed the line, 'cause a rock don't roll on the countryside. Breaking their rules with our techno tools. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, let's kick it old school.
Back to the cornfield where word is born, where everybody and their mama know what's going on. If it's a problem out here, then we handle it quick, 'cause ain't nobody got time for you to try to be slick. We're trying to rock and roll like a rolling stone. Out here it's a vibe that feel like home. Don't need bright lights, I need country appeal. Back to the cornfield where they keeping it real.
Back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real, where people do what they say, where they say what they mean. They don't have time for the running around in between. Back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real. Back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real, where people do what they say, where they say what they mean. They don't have time for the running around in between. Back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield, back to the cornfield. Keeping it real.
Ooh, well. What do we
Uncle
have
always have that commercial music. That's that commercial style
here?
right there.
Is it Tony? Like that was look, was that some real crow going off in the beginning and a boom? I
It
swear.
was real somewhere. I don't know where that bird was, but we found him somewhere.
No, I'm not kidding y'all. Wait, like just 1 second, Tony. Like tell me. Like look what y'all did. I watched it.
Ain't nobody say we didn't give him the bird.
Yeah. Told you. Listen to that, man. Love it. When it played the very first time, I was like, "Whoa, what's that? That's all right." Animal Kingdom or something, man.
Yeah, that damn scarecrow couldn't keep himself still on that one. Yeah.
Oh Lord, Tony, what's up? You said it's like a great commercial, like
Yeah,
sounding song,
like I
right?
just always have this feel for like it,
You like that? Look, I actually jumped because the birds got me, but man, I like it. I like everything about it. I can actually hear. So we've got Derrick. Are you singing behind Uncle Rhino there? And then I can tell when BJ comes in, like you cannot mistake.
BJ gets in the down pocket, man. BJ's in that down pocket.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, my Lord, I think that these two right here might need to do something too. Little Tony and Breaking Point. That could be pretty cool right there.
Yeah,
But
I don't do nothing for nothing.
Tony.
Yeah. I love it when folks come up and tell me they had a great idea, and I go, heck, he did. Heck, he did. Okay. That's a good idea.
He lost his batteries, everybody. So I'm just letting you know he didn't have a charger, and that's the reason we were taking care of Tony earlier. I got to take care of our artists, so I was able to chat on some back channels. Look, that song, hello, like wake me up. I was like, come on, I love it. Like
you sure his battery died? I don't want him riding around in a van with a puppy and a Skittles or something. Yeah.
He can literally take care of himself.
He can. He's tough. Hey, the safe word's pork and beans. Pork and beans is a safe word. Okay.
Yeah. Pork and beans. No Viennas.
No Viennas. Pork and beans. Yeah.
Oh Lord, you're rubbing off on me.
Yeah. Artichoke. Yeah.
2-Step Tribe live tonight. Right now, Breaking Point Nation. We've had Little Tony Rose in the house, literally playing all of their songs they sent in, and I have thoroughly enjoyed each one. As I just told y'all in radio, we are over that 30-minute mark. So what do we got going on as far as music, guys? Breaking Point. Everybody check out breakingpointnation.com at that website. Find them online on Instagram, for instance. Breaking Point Nation is very easy to find. And your music is on there. So streaming. And immediately when we get out of here, it's going to snatch it right from the show. So it's like you just went and told a whole bunch of people to go listen to your song, and it will do it automatically. So technology-wise for you and in a digital era of music, that's the great thing. So yeah, just a normal old podcast is not gonna. That's why we back end into radio, because we can end up doing a lot more for each other. If this is a 17-year-old song, I wish I had heard this 18 years, however long, in front of a crowd. Back then
we played it. And we shook them. Yep. They were shook.
Did you do the little pop off in the beginning?
I did all kind of stuff. Now I can pop off just by walking up to the mic stand. I got to be that age where I got pop offs going off all over the place. My engine keeps the check engine light on, but no, you seen that big rock mic stand I got made out of chains? This was the kind of stuff that we were doing when I had that big giant logging chain mic stand.
I want that.
Let's see. Oh Lord Jesus.
Grabbing, y'all. He's grabbing.
This one.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
A monster. That thing has seen more than any of us will see. I guarantee you that mic could talk.
Mm-hmm. The base of it is a 1960s Peterbilt steering wheel. That's the base of it.
Oh, really?
It's a vintage. I mean, a real steering wheel off of an old Peterbilt from the 1960s. And that whole thing weighs about close to 70 pounds, the whole mic. So the reason we had that is I'd played Rocktoberfest, and it was a huge rock festival, and thousands of people. And we had a set where we would do this. We did some covers because, the songs that inspired us. And we had a country show, but it was rock from outside the city limits. So that's what a lot of people right now that listen, who are primarily do the genre of country. They're like, man, you listen to a lot of hip hop, you listen to a lot of blues, jazz, rock, all this stuff. We're like, yeah, because I'm from the country. And they don't understand the connection. And I try to explain to them that it started with spiritual music in the field that broke into blues and country, which are both the same music. They just have a different G chord. And then country kept moving, and it was different branches of folk. The blues kept going, and then it became rock and roll, and then it became jazz. Okay, jazz, then rock and roll. So you had jazz, blues, and rock and roll. Then it all continued to fan off into pop. Then it became rap. Then it became hip hop. All of this stuff tracks all the way back, all the way to the country. So when rock music, when hip hop music, when all this is played back into the country, it's because it's coming home. That's what it's doing. It's not invading anything. It's coming home where it started. So that to me, that's the most natural thing for people. Cause I know when we were growing up, the very first concert I ever went to in my life, and I'm Pedigree, Texas. First concert I went to in my life was George Strait, the king of country music. Will always be to me. The very second concert I ever went to about a year later was Too Short and Easy E. That's a true story. Too Short and Easy E.
We're switching out. Hang on. Stand by.
That's all right.
Stand by. You've got it. Two-step tribe coming at
There
you.
they are. Okay. I thought me and Tracy was just visiting for a minute.
Nope.
But yeah, so in 1 year I went from George Strait to Too Short and Easy E. And you know what? Everybody that was at the Too Short and Easy E concert, they all rodeoed with me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So that's the thing, so that was, we were already there back then. The thing I love now are people who only grew up in the inner city and they didn't realize the country always belonged to them. And everybody who told you that it didn't was lying to you. So now they're opening up their hearts, their minds, and their ears to it, and they're identifying with it. And they're reclaiming America's music, which always belonged to everybody that worked hard for a living. That's why country's back to resonating like it was again, right? So I love seeing everybody adopting country music, everybody participating back in it and taking the ownership of it. And I love seeing hip hop and rock come back home to the country. Cows don't care. They don't mind it. Them cows like to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about cows now. I love it, Uncle Rhino. I love every bit of it. I love when you both came in. It like I don't know what are you gonna do? You're gonna get it out. So we'll get it out on the radio. We got to get it.
What we're gonna do with that one with Cornfield is I'm starting a process. There's an amazing studio that's in North Louisiana, in Grand Cane, Louisiana, called Steel Record Studios. There are so many studios that I work in all across the United States that have super talented people. There's not a shortage of that. There's not a shortage of people that have gear, the constantly new gear coming out. There's not a shortage of bells and whistles. What there is a shortage of is the culture. People who are forward thinking, people who are creative, they invest a little bit of extra time into something. They don't just let the music mill turn into a puppy mill and they're just rotating more product out that may not quite be 100% what it could be. There are places all the time that have kind of allowed themselves to fall into just running the numbers. And this particular studio is an exception to so many rules. And I love the guys that own it. They're super talented. Leaf Shively, who's a phenomenal artist himself. You got Kyle Roop, who to me is an artist himself. Both of them jump in and collab on the stuff. Kyle takes a lot of the first chair on it. I actually got on the mic and had Kyle drive, which was new for me because that doesn't happen a lot. And I really enjoyed working with him. He was on one side of the glass and I was on the other. And I could trust his navigation. He did really, really good. And so we've started doing that collaboration together. We're bringing in the first ever tribe session. We've got a big session rolling in at the end of this month. And we're going to have amazing artists coming in. And we're setting the template and setting up the process for all you guys to be able to come down and participate. And this is morphing itself into the 21st century Muscle Shoals. This is turning into that cool central place where everybody can come like a music mecca and make really magical stuff happen. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it. It's out there. It is the studio. There's all kinds of things going on with Tribe. So a lot of us getting together and pulling together going to make a big difference when we do that out there as independents. So we also give back to the community. We have started our foundation in music. they'll have a lot more coming on that with the festivals that we're bringing with it and the different partners. So Uncle Rhino's a part of that too. And that is the Sergeant Two Step Foundation. So that foundation is all about community, artists, giving back, and the support. And we are happy to tell you that we've opened up an awards category lane, literally, and that is the Sergeant Two Step Award. So stay tuned for more about that, literally. Why am I saying literally so much tonight? I feel like I'm like
because you're real literal.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
It's better than being illiteral.
Yeah, I guess so. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Two Step Tribe. We got to get in a song. So I will let Uncle Rhino. You got Toxic Rain because Silent Sounds messed with it. That's an option because I don't have any more from Breaking Point. Or I have yours. I know how you feel about we are not here to do our stuff. We're here for you, the artist, you, the fans. But I need to play a song.
I wear her out, just so y'all know, because we have a lot of people periodically that'll request songs in the chat. And for us, it's all about y'all. It's not about us, you know. And so that's one of the things. And I'm super hypersensitive to that. I just like y'all to be showcased. You and I know we've talked. Me and Tracy, we've talked off the record. Me and you guys have talked. Y'all know how I feel about that. I'm about always boosting y'all, showing y'all, you guys and all the people listening, y'all are the rock stars of this show. Me and Tracy are just trying to keep it out of the ditches and between the lines and make sure that everybody can be seen the way we already see you. So let's see.
Real quick to one of your fans here. Do you know her, Ms. Martin? Shouting out to you as a fan of Breaking Point Nation. Just saying hello. Say hello to her.
Hey.
Yep. Shout out. Yep. There you go.
We got Missouri in the house. Missouri.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Missouri. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's how we say it down here. When you go up there, everybody's like Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
Missouri.
And I always look at the name and see
Missouri. Ms. Lori.
Misery.
What did you say, D?
I said, we always hear Missouri everywhere we go. And I always go back to the name and see if it's an A on the end. And it's not.
There ain't been an A or an H or none of that. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I had an aunt from East Texas who I absolutely adored every minute of my life and hers. But every time she would take a vacation and go to Hawaii, she would always talk about when they came back from Hawaii. And I've been looking for Hawaii on the map and I ain't seen it. It was just to the east of I'm Fine. Yeah, that's what Hawaii is over here and I'm Fine's over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Breaking Point. I can see a song for you. It's MO. Like I take notes because of writing. I can already see another song coming right here. They listen to Breaking Point all the time. You know who this is again? Who Mrs. Holly. Y'all know who that is. Breaking Point Nation. All the time. Okay.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I love it. I mean,
you got good taste.
But you got good taste.
Yep.
But she looks like a very nice lady. Let's switch gears real quick. Do you want at least Silent Sounds worked on this? It's somebody who's part of the tribe that I believe we should eventually get connected to.
We'll connect them for sure. Yeah, that Silent was just up for a Grammy this last year, guys. He's up in Chicago and he's tribe. So just within the next couple of days, the introduction will be made. I'll connect you guys.
Yeah, the only thing I have in here with him is where we cleaned up Toxic Rain.
I don't want the dirty one.
Well, it's not in this one. I was looking for that one. So
it ain't late enough for the dirty one.
Yeah, it's clean. It says clean. He cleaned it.
Okay.
So shout out to Silent Sounds. That's with a C. Check him out on Instagram. He's part of Tribe. Definitely want Breaking Point Nation to connect to Silent Sounds. You want somebody to mess around with some music. Now, a lot of people at Tribe, so I need to be careful because I like everybody. You know, I like different styles, different types of music. I don't have one genre. So tonight, here you go. Shout out.
I found Little Tony from when I was out with Malik at the Grammys in 2024, we were out at the Grammys, and then I met Gigahertz through Malik, and then Gigahertz had been working with Lil Tony, and he wanted me to meet Lil Tony, and Lil Tony was right here in my backyard. You know, I've been retired for a minute, so I didn't know who all was doing what. And so I had to go all the way to Los Angeles to find out about somebody that was right in my own backyard. You know what I mean? The irony of it. And so that just pulled us all together. And that's when I connected with Tony, and we started cutting up and visiting. And it's the same way with me and you guys is the same way. And it ain't about how we get brought together. It's about what we do when we get there.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. We down to do whatever, honestly.
I'm the king of whatever.
Yeah, we pretty much open to anything. We kind of travel in the kind of country rap lane, but we'll do anything. Give us a track and we getting down on it.
I already know. And the more people to see how versatile y'all are and how solid you guys are, y'all can wrap around anything, and you can do your own thing and have people come in and collab with y'all. So that y'all got room for both. That's why I think.
Here's one for you. How's this? Here's a song for you, because I had it. Silent did a little thing, and now we want to push it more. So let Breaking Point hear it. Maybe you might hear something here.
All right.
So we're always about collabing, right?
Yeah, is that it? Are we gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll shout out. Yeah, Silent. We got to make sure and get him some credit out there. Silent Sounds took and cleaned it. So when you don't hear the F word, you can have your kids around on this one. I mean, and it's up to you what you do with yours. I mean, I don't make anybody's rules. This is called Toxic Rain, and this is the clean version of it. That Silent went in. We also have another version that would be considered like a house music. I can send you the file, but right now is Toxic Rain, Two-Step Tribe.
Toxic rain, you're falling from the sky. Go around and find out why. Dripping venom in each side. Down to try, up and cry. Eyes burning with each blink. Poison tears make hearts die. Walking shells on the brink. World's ending in a blink. Blink. T-O-X-I-C. Toxic rain is coming down. Go around and find out why. See the ones that wear a frown. Venom spills upon the ground. Mixing pain in every sound. Take from the sky. Toxic. T-O-X-I-C. Rain my heart. When we go around, felt so dark like twisted bricks. Loving hearts in toxic fists we make. Don't scatter like broken sticks. Venomous poison from the sky. Whisper truth but live a lie. Fate's a cruel alibi. In this game no one gets by. T-O-X-I-C. Toxic rain is coming down. Around and find out why. See the ones that wear a frown. Venom spills upon the ground. Mix some pain in every sound. Take it from the sky. Toxic. T-O-X-I-C. Rain my heart. Toxic.
And all right, that is the song that I've only ever used a word in. That Uncle Rhino was like, she does say a word. Did a good job of cleaning it up so we don't have it constantly in there. Good mix to it. What did y'all think about it, Breaking Point? Let me grab you. You're muted right now. There you go. You got it. There's Breaking Point.
Yeah, no, it's a nice track. Yeah, it's creative, something different too. I like it.
It's Silent himself, like in just a whole nother. You just gotta look him up. He's on Instagram. It's a C, y'all. That's why I put it down here. Silent Sounds. Check him out for what he's doing. He's amazing. He's part of Tribe. Uncle Rhino. Uncle Rhino knows him well. He also has another version. We're keeping our music flowing in here. I want y'all to remember that we've got Breaking Point Nation here in the house. I can go back to one of those first songs that someone did not get, or one of their last is what I can do, or your favorite for Breaking Point Nation, Uncle Rhino. Or we have our catalog.
Well, my favorite that, I mean, there's several things that they do that I really do. Like You'll Never Be Alone. I love that one. But one of the ones that just genuinely speaks to me, if people haven't heard it yet, if they're tuning in late, I love Crossroads. I think Crossroads is just such a timeless message, a reminder, and it's okay for everybody that took a wrong turn. Forgive yourself first, and then, and then proceed, Yeah.
Exactly. Well, let's spin it again. While we got the airtime before our window shuts, we've got Breaking Point in the house, literally live. Breaking Point Nation. The song is Crossroads. It's one of their recent songs that's been released. You could check that out. Literally slide on over, throw it on the playlist. That's the word of tonight. Playlist. This is called Crossroads on Two Step Tribe. Shout out 107.5. I saw you back there. What's up?
Yeah.
It's the calm before the storm that no one ever talks about. It's the dark before the dawn that paved the way to being found. It's the mask that we all wear to cover up the way we feel. Life's a game of truth or dare. The way to win is being real. All my life I've been told lies to keep my spirit bound. A ball and chain, a handler's hold. You're never gonna keep me down. I saw the light, I found a way. I set ablaze a broken soul. I found myself digging my own grave. Down at the crossroads, I found my way, but lost my soul. I lost my soul. Down at the crossroads, I dug my grave, but found my home. I found my home. Down at the crossroads, I set ablaze the life I'd known. The life I know. Down at the crossroads, I lost my way, but found my soul. I found my soul. Down at the crossroads, I headed to the crossroads cause I needed some help. I didn't find no devil, no, I found myself. All these broken roads in my life, they led me here. Thinking I could lose myself is what caused me fear. I had a shattered soul and it needed to heal. Only people at the crossroads know how I feel. I had to dig me a grave just to be reborn, cause life ripped me apart like some paper is torn. All the feelings on the inside, they want it out. Getting myself together, that's what it's all about. I knew I was headed to where I needed to be. That journey to the crossroads, it set me free. Let's go. I found my way, but lost my soul. I lost my soul. Down at the crossroads, I dug my grave, but found my home. I found my home. Down at the crossroads, I set ablaze the life I known. The life I know. Down at the crossroads, I lost my way, but found my soul. I found my soul. Down at the crossroads, I found my way, but lost my soul.
I lost my soul down at the crossroads.
I dug my grave, I found my home.
I found my home down at the crossroads.
I set ablaze the life I'd known.
The life I known down at the crossroads.
I lost my way, but found my soul.
I found my soul down at the crossroads. Come on.
I found my way, but lost my soul.
I lost my soul
Down at the crossroads. I dug my grave, but found my home.
I found my home
Down at the crossroads. I set ablaze the life I'd known.
the life I known.
Down at the crossroads. I lost my way, but found my soul.
I found my soul
Down at the crossroads. I found my way, but lost my soul. Down at the crossroads. I dug my grave, but found my home. Down at the crossroads. I set ablaze the life I'd known. Down at the crossroads. I lost my way, but found my soul. Down at the crossroads.
Ooh, oh my goodness. Hold on, let me grab you. Your mic is muted there, and mute you with Breaking Point. Breaking Point Nation, that is Crossroads for you. Loved it. Y'all gotta go listen to that, add it to a playlist. We're gonna be closing out here in just a second. Breaking Point has been in with us the whole night through. So when y'all check that out on the radio, you're gonna go back to YouTube and find them literally in their video here with us, behind the scenes station with their music, things they're working on. You know, they've got something coming up May 31st. We got it all in here. So anything you've got going on, bring it back, bring it in. Derrick, BJ, get me the code and I can get it on over. As long as I've got me a title and a name in the code, we can gladly get that over there and get it to spin for you. So that is why I wanted it on. Oh,
That's it.
that it's a
That
wrap.
is it.
You
Yep.
did the helicopter. Yeah.
That's it. Well, there's two of them. You can do one with no hands, or you can do these. It can go either way. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I get that. I get to say, wait, what? What? He said, what? Yeah. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that
Oh,
uncle.
wait a
Look
minute.
out.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Wait a minute. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. You got dude, this is gonna end up, this will be the piece. Somebody's gonna cut this out and be like, probably out on TikTok or something. Look at that girl.
Yeah.
You got me where I can't even talk, and that is rare. So
It happens.
we're supposed to be on the show talking right now, and I'm beat red. And I just like, whoa, wait. Yeah, you are not talking about no helicopter like I was. I was like, wrapping up the show. Come on now.
I didn't say it was going to fly.
I will not say another word. I refuse, because there he is. Look, he's doing his happy dance.
Mhm.
Better come just see this one. I don't even know how to explain it. Please don't send me messages on it. Just say, hey, what's up? Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your time. Life is so short. We love you. We love our music. Music is medicinal on Two-Step Tribe. Another great night. I love Breaking Point. Breaking Point Nation, you've got my number. Always finds some gems out there. So y'all go make your playlist. Got any last words without helicopter in them tonight?
Be good to each other. Take care of each other. You are loved and appreciated. Thank you guys for making this thing happen. The rock stars are the ones who tune in and support us. You guys are the investors. You are our supporters. You are the reason we get up and do this every day, and we appreciate you.
We do. Shout out to Country Junction Band. They literally tune into every show, and they said it goes round and round. LOL. So
That's it.
I didn't know it went round and round. If
Some people laugh, some people cry. The Declaration of Independence lied. I'm just saying, it's like what they said, all men are created. Well, I'm going to leave that alone.
Wait a minute, like I'm still on helicopter. Hold on.
So was I. We were just flying over some other areas there.
We're We're over here swinging. All right.
Yeah,
country
BJ trying not to laugh. That encourages me when he does that. I'm encouraged right now.
I
Yeah.
can't hide too much, but you know what I mean about that. No, I like being organic and real. So yes, you got me. Country Junction Band, shout out to you. I see you every time, and they know exactly what you mean when it says it goes round and round. Now I need to get this visual away, like write a song or something on Two Step Tribe. Tune in next week. Leroy Romans, Sugar Lime coming in the house.
Leroy's a producer. He worked with Bob Marley's Wailers. He still produces Marley's daughter. He still works with her. We got Sugar Lime Blue, an amazing, just Americana, organic, beautiful soul blues coming to us. So it's going to be a great show. We're taking, once again, American music. We're taking Americana and folk and blues and jazz, and we're throwing in reggae and Caribbean music. So it's American music, baby.
Yeah.
And then I have one last question here for Breaking Point. As we're rolling out different things, how do you feel about this? Up at the top, you will see it. I can add it as a photo as well. We are test running this. I'm going to see what you have to say. Let's see if I got it in here bigger for you.
Yeah. Can't nobody see that but sonar. There we go.
Yeah.
Star Spangled Bangers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
You do?
Yes, we do.
You're not lying to me?
No. We're all about Star Spangled everything.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And there's the other logo above Uncle Rhino, even though that one's small, but it's up there. So Star Spangled Bangers. Be on the lookout for that. A lot of writing. So songwriting, but Breaking Point Nation in the house tonight. So check out breakingpointnation.com. We're going to close out on Two Step Tribe. Please tune in. Don't forget your radio out there, 107.5 The Swamp, our home station, which goes out to Uncle Rhino.
195 countries.
Yes, there you go. Thank you so much for joining us tonight with Derrick Odle BJ Walker. It's been a pleasure having you from Breaking Point Nation, getting to know you as well. Keeping the team together in the tribe.
Y'all stick around backstage. We'll huddle up before we bounce. But to the folks at home, you're loved and appreciated.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you all. Hold on real quick. I'm not even going to do the exit unless you want it there, Uncle Rhino. But thank you all for joining us here at Pages Inside the Wire with the Two Step Tribe show.
This has been a Patriots Inside the Wire production. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Two Step Tribe, where you, the viewer, are always the rock star of this show. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We cannot do this without you. Your uncle says so, and you are loved and appreciated. Sergeant Two Step, sign us out. Let's load up and roll out.